lovely stretch of beach here. Oh, somebody's pitched up for the night there.
Yeah.
Well, that looks nice, doesn't it? Could have pitched up there, Gaz. I think that is that Saundersfoot. I'm a bit confused here. I was like, yeah, well, that's an impressive place. Yes, Tembe is to our left. Caravans. They got a lovely view there. Have a look at the beach. Let's walk down Rock Castle. Tembe, and what's the name of that island there? Oh, we are. Yeah. On the island.
Hi everyone, and welcome to this video. It's another campsite tour on our Wales 2023 trip. We've only travelled a short distance from our last campsite, but we had thought we would be having to return home and sort a few things out, but the weather forecast seemed to improve, so we decided just to extend by a few days and come to this site, which is Freshwater East. It's a Caravan and Motorhome Club site. It's just 5 minutes walk to the Freshwater East beach, which is lovely. And there's loads to do in the area as well. Although the second day here was a bit wet, we did still get out and about. Went to Carew Castle to see the castle and the mill. And we've also went to Lamphay Bishop's Palace. Today we've been out cycling and got down to Manabia, we think it's called. We've tried many different pronunciations and you'll see that on the video, but that's a lovely beach, and there's the castle there as well, so there's a castle fest on this trip. We've also found a fantastic cafe called the Rowan Tree, which is on our campsite, but everybody can visit the cafe, and a few breakfasts have been consumed. The campsite here we're at is a Caravan and Motorhome Club site. So as you can imagine, it's got all the normal club facilities, albeit, I would note, no mobile phone signal, and at the moment no Wi-Fi, because they're swapping over, I think the club's swapping over supplier, and as a result there's only a single hotspot near the reception to use. So I assume that's going to improve over the next couple of months. So I will do my normal view of the map and show you the route we're going to take, and then I'll be going around the site. It is quite a big, long site, so be on the bike and I'll show you all the main points as we go round. From where I am now, which is the car park just before the entrance to the site, we'll go up to the gate and follow it through, and I'll take you round. As you can see, it is a long site. It has 125 pitches, a mix of hard standing and grass, all with hookup, plus there are 4 tent pitches with no hookup. There are 11 service pitches. Because of the length of the site, there are 2 amenity blocks. There's also a play area and dog walks. So I'll come into the entrance here on the right, past the site manager's accommodation and reception, and on the opposite side is the information hut. We'll continue up past the grass pitches, which is where the 4 tent areas are. Then we'll come further into the site to the hard standing pitches. When we get to the end, we'll turn left, and this takes us to the lowest part of the site, all hard standing here. Then we'll come up round with the service pitches on our left. We'll go back to the fork in the road and go to the higher level pitches. This has a mixture of grass on the left and hard standing on the right. It's also where the play area is. And then as we come back round, we go to the highest part of the site, and that's all grass pitches. We'll then come down and take a look round the facilities block. Before returning all the way back down to reception. Coming up to the entrance here, let me just show you over here. Down to the right is the road down to the beach. There's a car park there, and you can walk down very quickly and get to Freshwater East Beach. So we're coming into reception. You'll see on the left there's a sign saying no arrivals before 1 p.m. We'll then come in down what is quite a long drive. One thing to mention, I showed you the road down to the beach. If you turn left out of the site, it is quite a steep hill. So if you're walking or indeed riding bikes, it is a bit of a slog. We made it, but it is quite a steep hill. So we're coming in now with site manager's accommodation on the right and reception. And here we'll come to the information hut, and we'll have a look around there. So this is the information centre. It's got loads of information here. It's also, they're doing their bit for conservation. You see the No Mow May. See here they've got an initiative to decrease light pollution by turning off the bollard lights on the pitch, which is a great idea. They're also part of the Green Tourism organisation. I think they've got a silver award, and they've made these suggestions for making changes to help reduce energy use. And let me just show you inside. Brilliant map. You can work out exactly where you are and where you can go. And then a whole load of tourist information for all places all around the area. Map for the Pembrokeshire Coast National Park. And also this, which we've taken a copy of because it's really good. It tells you a lot about the whole area. Loads of information in there, so if you can find one, I suggest you pick one up. So we'll continue into the site now. Nice vintage camper van there on the right. And as I showed you on the map, these are the grass pitches. There's a pathway there to the higher level. And just up there is the first of the facilities blocks. We're now coming up to that main road in. And we now start with the hard standing pitches. Film this in the morning, so this is departure time, so there's a few people leaving. this is where the road forks, and we'll go down left to that lower level of the site. There's a dog walk there on the right, and we'll come down to the bottom. Wasn't particularly full when we visited, so there's a lot of empty pitches here. Bit off-road there. Here's a water point and chemical toilet emptying. And there's the other dog walk. This is the section which is all hard standing. And we're going to turn left and go back up the hill . Where the road forks. So that's the second of the two amenities blocks. We'll have a look at that on the way round. So this section has grass pitches on the left, hard standing on the right, and you'll just see coming up on the left the play area. That's our pitch there on the right. Playground looks quite fun. You've got swings, a pirate ship, and I think a bit of an assault course. There's the other end of the dog walk. We're now on the highest set of pitches, back to grass, and we've got another water and chemical toilet emptying. We're now coming towards that amenity block. So here is the motorhome service point, water and drive over waste, some more water points behind there. This is the waste bins we noticed in most of the caravan clubs we stayed at. They've now moved the waste to these sort of areas or the entrance rather than the water points around the site. Here's another chemical toilet emptying. It's got a laundry with 2 sinks, 1 dryer and 1 washing machine. There's the dishwashing area, 3 sinks inside on this particular block. This is the gents facilities, sinks, urinals, WCs, a number of individual sinks in cubicles, and then a set of showers. All very clean, very tidy, and look like they've been recently updated, I would say. So we'll leave that facilities block and and we'll drop down to the road we came in on. Just negotiating the speed bump. You'll notice in this facilities block the dishwashing is actually outside. Then there is a one-way system here for the final exit. So you can pass some more pitches. And also on the right, some car parking for the caravans on the left. I think there's a hard standing directly ahead, and then we drop down to the road in. Just down here I mentioned that there was only Wi-Fi hotspot, and it's just here at reception. So that's the end of the tour. Hope you find it useful. The site is in a lovely location, so lots to do and see in the area, and we certainly have in the short time we've been here. And I'll just show you at the end of this video where we've been, and until the next tour, bye for now. Bye.